Welcome back to another one of these. Season 13 is what I'm going to be reviewing next. Starting with Treehouse of Horror 12. First segment is Hex in the City, where a curse curses Homer with bad luck. That one was kind of mid, if I'm going to be honest. House of Wax is the second segment, where a new smart home with a Pierce Brosnan AI voice tries to kill Homer. That one was actually entertaining to watch, so that one was pretty good. The last segment is Whiz Kids, a Harry Potter parody where Bart and Lisa attend a magic school. That one was also kind of mid, and very boring too. This was a very boring Treehouse of Horror, except for one segment, but whatever. The Parent Rap. Bart and Milhouse joyride in Chief Wiggum's police car, leading to a judge ordering Homer to be tethered to Bart as a punishment for his negligence as a parent. Finally, Homer gets what he deserves for being a bad father. I guess this one's pretty good. It's not really funny, but it's still pretty good to watch. It's entertaining, at least. So there's that. Homer the Mo. Homer is in charge of the bar after Mo goes back to bartending school, which Homer runs successfully until Mo returns and modernizes into a trendy, duffless nightclub called M, alienated his old friends, who then start their own bar in Homer's garage, leading to a conflict that ends with Homer accidentally shooting Mo, renewing their friendship, and a joint Thanksgiving celebration with the band REM. I don't really know why REM is in this episode. I think the cameo is kind of random, but this is still a pretty good episode. Pretty good. Not awesome. See my choice of words? A hunka Burns in love. Homer writes fortunes for fortune cookies, leading Mr. Burns to fall in love for a younger woman. This one's very boring to sit through, so it's not really that entertaining or interesting to watch. Sorry, Burnsy. The Blunder Years. A hypnotized unearths a repressed childhood memory in Homer, finding the corpse of Wayland Smithers Sr. in a quarry, a secret that he kept for years, leading to a whodunit mystery involving Mr. Burns and a heroic sacrifice by Smithers' father. Okay, this one's actually pretty good. It was actually entertaining and interesting to watch. Like, it was very, very interesting. Like, I was actually on the edge of my seat watching this episode. But still, you hear my choice words? Yeah, it'll make sense at the end of this review. She have little faith. Lisa becomes a Buddhist after the Springfield church is commercialized by Mr. Burns, following a damage from a model rocket built by Homer and Bart. Honestly, we did not need this change. We did not need Lisa to be a Buddhist. She was a vegetarian. I was fine with that, but why do we need to make her a Buddhist? No offense to Buddhists out there, but come on. Don't you think that's kind of random? I mean, sure, it's good for, like, one episode, but it doesn't really fit as a change, you know? I mean, that's not, no. I just don't really see the Buddhist in her. But, yeah, this was kind of an episode. Brawl in the Family. A family fight leads to a social worker intervening to fix the Simpsons' domestic issues, only for Homer's Vegas wife Amber to show up, creating more chaos that is resolved when Homer tricks her into marrying Grandpa, leading her and Ned's Vegas wife to flee. We did not need Homer's Vegas wife to return. Like, who asked for that? Like, why we did not need for that to happen. Like, no, I thought she was a one-time character. I do not want to see her again. She's an uninteresting character. I don't know why they brought her back. Luckily, they killed her off in season 18. So I'm so happy about it. But I'll reveal my thoughts once we get to that episodes in my season 18 review. But for now, that's later stuff. So this episode's fine. I just don't really like how they brought back the Vegas wives. Like, why? Sweets and Sour Marge. Springfield is declared the world's fattest town after Homer's failed attempt to set a human pyramid record. So apparently sugar is banned. Okay, this is actually an interesting concept. I liked it. I like the high style adventure. This is a decent episode. Jaws wired shut. Homer's jaw gets shut after he runs into a statue, forcing him to become a good listener, which initially pleases his family, but eventually makes them miss the old loud Homer, which he retains the new attitude after the wires come off. Wow, this is actually a really really good episode. Like Homer actually being a good father slash husband for once, like him acting like a good person, like wow. That's something I thought I'd never see. Wow. Maybe he was better off with the Shots Wired Shaw. I like this kind of Homer. I don't like the dumb Homer that nobody likes. No, get him out of here. We need nice Homer back. We need a sequel to this episode. Come on. Who's with me? No one? Okay. This is a really good episode. Half decent proposal. Marge's old high school boyfriend, the now wealthy Artie Ziff, offers Homer $1 million to spend a weekend with Marge to see if she prefers him. This was a surprisingly really good episode. I thought it would be bad because my least favorite character, Artie Ziff, is here. I hate Artie Ziff so much. But no, it was actually a really good episode. At least Marge chooses her love for Homer instead of the stupid Artie Ziff, which shows that Homer and Marge's relationship are strong and nothing can stop them. Not even the stupid 1,000 Artie Ziffs. I really, really hate Artie Ziff. He's up there with my least favorite characters with Helen Lovejoy and... That's kind of it. The Bart wants what it wants. Bart dates Rainier Wolfcastle's daughter, Greta, but breaks up with her only to become jealous when she starts dating Milhouse, leading him to follow her to Toronto to win her back. Bart, stop being a simp in this one. I guess it's alright. I hate Simpsons. I find it really corny and cringe to sit through every time I experience Simpsons on TV. It's just, no, I don't like that. The last is Gun in the West. Bart befriends washed-up Western star Buck McCoy and tries to help him make a comeback on the Krusty the Clown show, but McCoy's alcoholism leads to a disastrous drunken performance. This is the most boring, uninteresting mid-episode I've ever watched. I do not care for the new stupid cowboy. It's just really boring. Yeah, I know I said this to Beyond Blunderdome back in season 11, but no, this episode's worse. I never want to sit through this episode again. Like, no. The Old Man and the Key. Bruh! Grandpa Simpson falls in love with a new woman at the retirement home, Zelda, and tries to win her over by getting his driver's license back, leading him to stealing Homer's car and taking Bart on a road trip to Branson, Missouri to impress her. No more Sims, please! Tales from the Public Domain. Homer... I'm not even gonna explain this one. No, I don't like educational episodes. They just got lazy with this one. They're like, oh, we're out of ideas. Let's go to show the fans an educational episode because our fans aren't totally adults. Our fans are a bunch of kids. Totally, yeah. The ending is the only interesting part about this episode. I was literally jamming in the end credits, but other than that, this episode sucks. Blame it on Lisa. What does she got to do with the horrible, incomprehensible episodes? The family travels to Rio to find Lisa's missing sponsored orphan, Ronaldo. Wait, what? The soccer player? Leading to Homer's kidnapping and humorous and controversial portrayals of Brazilian culture. Is every episode I'm gonna watch in this season gonna be boring? I sure hope not. Why does this have to be a mid-season? Why? Weekend at Burnsies. Homer is prescribed marijuana after being attacked by crows, leading him to become Mr. Burns' vice president by laughing at his jokes, while the rest of the Springfield worries about his changed personality. It's just mid after mid after mid after mid. It's gonna be that, isn't it? Gump roast. Finally, a not boring episode. Oh wait, this is a clip show? Oh, okay. Yeah, they are totally running ideas here if they have a clip show in the middle of the mid-season. Yeah, that's not going to help improve your ratings here, buddy. You just got lazy with this one. Springfield holds a Friars Club roast for Homer featuring clips from past episodes, but the event is crashed by aliens King and Kodos reveal they are judging humanity and the fate of the world rests on Homer's performance. Okay, so this season has been nothing but mid episodes, mid after mid, and then you throw a clip show at me expecting me to like it. No, that's not how it works, buddy. No, you actually have to have a good episode with effort put in it, not just a clip show to give me nostalgia. No, nostalgia. No, it's not about the feels. It's about how good it is. Wow. Wow. I am Furious Yellow. Dia, thank you. I needed this episode. Bart creates a popular webcomic named Angry Dad based on Homer's anger, leading Homer to try and control his anger, but after becoming a public's laughing stock. He becomes the Hulk, bro. He becomes the Hulk. This is a really funny episode. Thank you. Thank you for giving me such a golden episode. I love you. The sweetest Apu. No. I don't want to go back to mid. Homer discovers Apu cheating on his wife Manjula with the squishy liver lady, Annette, leading to Manjula kicking Apu out and the Simpsons trying to help them reconcile, while with Manjula eventually taking him back after he completes a list of appendices. Mid. Please make the mid stop. Little girl in the Big Ten. Lisa befriends college gymnasts who mistake her for a student while Bart is quarantined in a plastic bubble after being bitten by a mosquito from a Chinese toy, contracting the panda virus. Finally, a decent episode. Though I like the subplot more though. I didn't really care for the main plot. It's just Lisa tries to make friends. How unoriginal. The Frying Game. Homer's community service for harming an endangered screamer pillar leads him and Marge to be framed for the murder of an elderly woman, Miss Bellamy, leading them on a death row before it's revealed to be a prank by a reality TV show framed up with guest stars. So you're telling me we did this episode all for nothing. All for nothing. All for it just be a game show. I'm so mad right now. Forget Digital Circus episode 7. This is even more triggering. Papa's got a brand new badge. A heat wave induced blackout leads to a looming, prompting Homer to perform a private company, Spring Shield, which becomes so effective that Mayor Quimby makes it the town's official police force, with Homer as chief, until a mob hit on Homer is thwarted by a mystery sniper, Maggie, leading Homer to return to the badge to reinstate Chief Wiggum. And it's a really decent episode. The thing that really caught me off guard is that Maggie literally shot the whole mafia. Impressive. Might even be more chaotic than Stewie Griffin. Here's my final ranking, and I'm done. Finally, I'm done with this mid-season. No!